Hi everybody, Saskia here from Little Bunny Bakers. Thanks for joining me today for Little Bunny Bakers Let's Bake Bunny Bites. Bunny Bites. We're coming up to Easter in a couple of weeks and I don't know about you, but I love all of the baking that can go on leading up to Easter. There's bunny rabbits, there's chicks, there's flowers, there's all sorts of lovely things. So hopefully I'll give you a little bit of inspiration while we're all at home for this time to do a little bit of baking. Right, so for bunny rabbit bites, you're going to need half a block of puff pastry. You can buy the ready rolled one as well, that's fine. You would use half of a sheet of that. You're going to need 60 grams of cheese, 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, 1 egg, and if you have it, 10 leaves of spinach. There we go, 10 spinach leaves. Right, so we're going to start with our Bunny Bakers song. Is everybody ready? Has it been in your heads from the last video? Here we go. Welcome to Little Bunny Bakers. It's nice to see you here today. We're going to have a lot of fun baking. So come on, let's bake. Hooray! Very nice, very nice. Are you starting to sing along? I hope so. Okay, we're going to begin by building a tower. A tower. I love building blocks. Building towers up and taking them down, building new towers. I wonder who likes to build towers at home. Do you? So what we're going to do is we're going to build a tower with our spinach leaves. If you don't have spinach leaves, you can just watch this bit and build a tower with your hands. So I've got my spinach leaf here, and this long part is the stem, and I don't really want that, so I'm going to twist that off as I build my tower. Here we go, that's number 3, 4, 5, 6, what comes next? That's right, 7, 8, 9, and last but not least, what's this one? That's right, number 10. There we go. So I have my tower of spinach, and using my knife, I'm going to be sawing back and forwards to chop my spinach. I call this the claw technique. So the hand holding the spinach, if you're right-handed, it will be your left hand, and if you're left-handed, it will be your right hand, is turned into a sort of claw. So your fingers are together and your thumb is tucked in so you don't chop it off. And you hold down what you're cutting, and with the other hand you're going to saw it with the knife. So back and forward, you want to keep your knife very flat on the board. Imagine it's a train on some tracks. You want to keep it nice and flat on the tracks. There we go. That was quick. So we have lots of chopped up spinach. Pop that back on our plate. And what we want to do next is grate our cheese ready. Now, you can use a normal cheese grater. I have what's called a rotary grater, which is one of my favourite kitchen gadgets. Because what you do is you stick it onto the surface. There we go. Third time lucky. And you put your bowl underneath. Take the lid off, and then you pop your cheese or whatever it is you want to grate in the top. Then we pop the lid on. Round and round and round it goes. Done. Isn't that amazing? You can grate a block of cheese in seconds. It's definitely one of my favourite kitchen gadgets. So I've grated my cheese, I've cut my spinach, and now I'm ready to roll my pastry. So I'm going to get some flour and just dust my surface. Oh, it looks like it's snowing. There we go. There, lovely. Dust my paws. Have you got dusted paws? Very important. And then I'm going to get my rolling pin and just dust my pin as well. So everything is dusted. There we go. hear that? I think Rosie Rabbit, my mascot, is sleeping. I think she's sleeping as she sits up here. Oh, she's fast asleep. She looks like a sleeping bunny. Would you like to be sleeping bunnies? Do you want to lie down? Lie down. I'll sing. You lie, I'll sing. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill? Wake up soon. Up you get. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, 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 and stop. Very nice, very nice. You awake now, Rosie? Are you with us? Are you awake? There we go. Right, so we're going to get our pastry, pop it in the middle, and what I like to do before I start rolling it is to use my rolling pin to push it down 2 times. So I push, lift and push, and then I turn it around again and I do the same thing. So push, up, push. And that just makes a little bit of a wibbly wobbly shape to it, which I find really helps when you start to roll. There we are, so back and forwards. We'd like our pastry to be the thickness of a £1 coin. And we'd like it, if possible, to stay in a rectangle shape. So we're trying to make it a rectangle shape. There we go, that's looking good. How's yours looking? Nice? Make sure your surface and your pins stay dusted. That's it. This point also would be a good point to put your oven on. You need it on 180 degrees. There we go. Make sure it's nice and long like a rectangle. There, I'm happy with that. What do you think? That work for you? Perfect. Okay, so next up we're going to get our tomato puree and we're going to squeeze out 2 tablespoons. So there's 1 and, oh, I need some welly on this one, 2. Oh, there we go. And then we're just going to use the back of the spoon to spread it around. Are you ready? There we go. Oh, it's a lovely, pleasing colour. If you don't have any tomato puree, you can use passata as well, or you can whiz up some chopped tomatoes or plum tomatoes and make a paste yourself. There we go. So spreading it all around. Oh, that looks lovely. It's so colourful, isn't it, cooking? So many lovely colours. When I started Little Bunny Bakers, it was one of the dreams I had, that everything would be very colourful. There'd be lots of colour, lots of polka dots, and of course, lots of fun. You having a good time? Good. Right, so we've spread the passata, that's done. So what we want to do now is we're just going to sprinkle our spinach, if you have it. At this point, you can definitely get creative. You could have different vegetables in here chopped up, like peppers. You could have some ham or some shredded chicken. You could have sweet corn, anything you like, as long as it cooks. There we go. So we've got our spinach and then our cheese. So we'll sprinkle that on. There we go. That looks fun. And then I'm just going to give it a little tap down with my hands. Can you say it? Tap, 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 tap. There we go, perfect. Well done everybody, you're doing really well so far. Right, so what we want to do now is a little bit of folding. Folding. We want to fold the edges in and then in again to meet in the middle. A little bit like this. So I take my first edge and I fold it over and gently tap it down. Then I go to my other side and I do the same thing. It's about an inch, about 3 centimeters wide, give or take. And then we go back to the first side and we fold that one over. Tap, tap, tap. And then the other side, and it should meet in the middle like that. And then what we want to do is pull one side on top of the other side, like so. There we go. Looks a little bit like a smile. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. Right, so we're going to put then our rolled up pastry back onto our chopping board with the wobbly bits that look like lips at the front. There we go, keep my ears on. And then what we're going to do is we want to cut this into 12 pieces. So what I like to do is I like to start by cutting it in half. So hold it steady with one hand, and using my knife I'm going to saw back and forward. So I've got it in half. Then I'm going to cut each half in half again. So for those of you that have done fractions, we've now got how many quarters? That's right, 4 quarters. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to then cut each of those little bits twice to make 12ths. So each little bit we're going to cut 2 times to get our little chunks. 1, 2. 1, 2. People often ask me where the name Little Bunny Bakers came from. Well, my name is Saskia, but my name is also Bunny. The day I was born up in Scotland, the nurse handed me to my mummy and she said, "Here's your bunny." And my family and friends, many of them, have called me Bunny ever since. So Saskia, Bunny, and that's where Little Bunny Bakers came from. So there you go, now you know. Okay, so we've got 12 pieces in a row. Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Have you got 12 as well? Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to take each one, lift it up, and then at the top, you're just going to gently fold the ears over like that and pop it onto your board. Give it a little squish down. It might be easier on the board actually. So pop it on your tray. Pop it on your tray and then pull the ears out to the sides. I'll hold it up to the camera in a minute so you can really see what I'm talking about. There we go. Well, they're looking very jolly. There we go. I'll just do one more and then show you how they're looking. So make sure the ears have a good pinch on their turn so they stay like that while we're cooking them. I'll show you what I mean. So they look like this. Okay? Right. So what we're going to do next is crack this thing. Does anybody know what this is? That's right, it's an egg. Well done. Which animal does an egg come from? That's right, it comes from a chicken. Uh-oh, it's the chicken song. Arms ready, everybody. Chick, 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 chicken, lay a little egg for me. Chick, 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 chicken, I'd like one for my tea, because I haven't had an egg since breakfast, and now it's 3:30. So, chick, 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 chicken, lay a little egg for me. very nice, very nice. Well done, everybody. Okay, we've got our egg. We're going to hold it nice and snug in your hand. Don't squeeze it. We don't want it to squash through your hand. Nice and snug. We're going to tap it to crack it, then turn it over and using our thumbs, open it like a book. Are you ready? Listen closely. Did you hear that? Tap it to crack it, then turn it over and use your thumbs to open it like a book. If you have any bits of egg into your bowl, the best thing to seek it out with is the other half of the shell. So you can scoop it out and it will stick to the shell. And then you need to wash your hands or give them a wipe. There we go, in my bowl of water that's on the side. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a pastry brush and do a little bit of painting. Do you like painting? Me too. So I'm going to give my egg a little bit of a mix with my pastry brush. Whoops. Flying egg going on over here. And then we're just going to paint the top of each bunny bite with your egg mix. Now you will have some egg mix left over. What could you do with it? That's right. You could make an omelette. You could make some scrambled egg. You could use it to make some bunny cakes or some bunny cookies. You could make Smarty cookies and shape them in the shape of a bunny rabbit's face. There's an idea. There we go. So you can paint your 12 bunny rabbit faces and then they're going to go into the oven for 15 minutes. The oven should be on at 180 degrees for 15 minutes. And then they'll be done and you can enjoy them. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my Little Bunny Bakers Let's Bake Bunny Bites video. My name's Saskia and I run Little Bunny Bakers. Now, I am a small independent business and if you're enjoying my videos, enjoying what's going on with my blog at the moment on my Facebook page and Instagram, I'd really appreciate if you could leave me a small donation on my GoFundMe page. £2 or £3 would be really lovely, just to show that you're enjoying it and I can keep going as we all go through this time that we're in. Right, well, good luck with your baking, everybody. Let's finish with our song. Little bunny bakers, we've had some fun. We've baked a lot. Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.